This is Lifestyles. Sorry, I'm late. Hey, what's going on, Trey Ace of Spades? What's going on, Miss Cornelius? My day was great. It's always blessed, and I hope yours is too. And hey, Holly, thanks for coming into my chat tonight. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And I always appreciate whoever comes into my live. It's definitely a blessing. I hope everybody's having a great hump day. I got an off day tomorrow. It's unexpected, so that's cool. I'll take it. We're not doing any surgery, so I have a free day. What else? Um, Again, I hope everybody's doing good, blessed. Um, Tonight's topic. So, what do you do when you're a father that didn't have a father that gave you the blueprint to be a good father to your children? What do you do? Not making any excuses once you're an adult male, but what do you do if you were never given the blueprint for that? Because a single mother can't do everything. She can only show, hey Gwendolyn, what's going on? Thanks for coming into the chat. A single mom can only do so much and can only teach a man so much. I mean, I'm one of those products. I'm still learning, actually. Hey, baby cakes, what's going on? Hey, it's attorney Roberta Stanton in the house tonight. We'd like to say thank you for coming in the chat. Hey, Miss Francis. Hey, what's going on? We appreciate you coming in the chat tonight. Wisdom Wednesday is what Trey Ace of Spades says. Absolutely. Wisdom Wednesday. It's all about this right here. I don't know everything, and I can always get some knowledge from my viewers. And hey, Peggy, I don't mind listening to somebody else's opinion because I definitely don't know everything. And most of the people on my chat, I believe, are parents. What's going on, my friend? What's up, George? It's been a while for George. We've been waiting on George to come back in. He's been doing some things. He's making money. He's taking care of business. We do understand that, George. So welcome back to the chat, man. We haven't seen you in a little while. How's everything going? You taking care of business? Working? All right. Absolutely. Thank you, Gwendolyn. Absolutely. I'm one of those men who still praying for that. And as no father is perfect or no man is perfect, but the Lord, I'm still praying to be a better man, well, better server, a better man, and a better father to my children. Although most of my children are adults, I have two teenagers left. So, I want to be the best dad I can be, regardless of being, them being teenagers or adults or whatever. But we all know, like I said, things aren't perfect. And, you just got to do what you have to do as a father or a parent. Would you say, George? I'll catch up in about 10. Yep. Okay, cool, man. I'll be on here for a few minutes. I'll be on for a few minutes. Yeah. But I don't make any excuses. You just do what you have to do. And sometimes you have to learn as you go. Um, if you were raised with right and wrong and what you're supposed to do, you just have to do what you got to do. I've been listening to different parents and things like that, and I get it. Kids are different now, and um they just want you to listen, but the one thing I just, as a parent, I mean, it's hard for me because um I, I don't mind listening, but it seems like they don't want to hear what you have to say. It's like, well, you listen to me, but we don't want to listen to you. So I mean, I don't know. I don't know. It's a bear trying to be the best dad you can be or be a better father when you weren't raised with in a two-parent home. So, you know, you just have to sometimes learn as you go. Ask other fathers that are successful. and you can sometimes get some good advice. Um, and that's what you have to do. So no, no. But that's definitely been on my mind, I guess, the last day or so. So I figured I'd, say a little something about that and, see where it went. Um, I don't know, just it's something on my mind, and I got to figure it out. You back? Okay, George. Hey, hey, what's going on? So yeah, man, we're just talking about, or I'm just talking about. So when you weren't given the blueprint by a father, what do you do, or how do you make yourself a better father? When you weren't really giving yourself, when you weren't really given the blueprint to be a dad, with by by your father or your dad. Hey, Yolanda, thanks for coming in the chat tonight. Hey, Delana, what's going on? Thanks for coming in the chat. Lifestyles. We haven't had another man on here in a little while. I guess Abandoned Boy, he comes in every now and then. It's been a while for George. Um, yeah, I mean, like I said, if okay, Francis says, Eric, the key word prayer in Bible, it says when you bring up a child in the way you should go, if they spray away, then they will come back to the fold. All right. Okay, I appreciate that, Francis. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, listen, and sometimes don't give them the parental, but they are then forced to think of what they said. Yeah, absolutely, Roberta. Absolutely. Um, yeah, it's hard having teenagers nowadays. I mean, I definitely wouldn't want little babies right now either, but having teenagers right now in this day and time is it's a trying time because it's so many different things out here that they're exposed to. So you definitely have to have prayer and pray over your children. So um, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes, listen sometimes. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Hey Sherry, how you doing? And we're still praying for you and blessings to you and your family. How are you doing this evening? Yeah. So but yeah, parenting is hard, but you just have to keep going through it. You can't give up. And as a dad, I am, again, even though I didn't have a father that was really in my life to show me different things, how to be a dad, um, I've seen good fathers. So I've learned different things over the years to make myself better. And I'm still learning different things. But like I said, right now, having a teenage son that's 14 and a daughter that's 16, um, they're both going through different times in their lives. So, what's going on, George? What's going on, man? Hey, I need some advice, man. What's happening? What do you do when you didn't have a father to give you the blueprint to be a better daddy or to be a good father or to be a father, period, to your children? What do you do? How do you manage that? Or how did you manage that? If you can hear me, let me know. Let me know. But I mean, you just have to, like I said, try not to make any excuses and do the best you can because the kids are here. And prayer does change everything. I totally agree. And I'm steadily doing that, So I totally agree with you and I'm going to continue to do that. I am. Okay, Sherry. But I know you and your daddy were close. So again, I send my deepest, deepest, deepest condolences to you and your family. And tell your mother I said hello. Hello. So Yeah, and let me see what else. What else? We're gonna be getting this shower singers up and running real soon. I've seen a way that I can do it live for people's auditions, and then I'll have you all doing the judging, and that's gonna be really cool. So we're gonna get that shower singers going really quickly. It's moving. I'm working out the format now. Um, I'm doing it like a show, so I have to figure out a prize and first, second, whatever. Um, so that's what I'm trying to figure out. But the auditions are coming, and I want you all to, because I know everybody sings in the shower. Would you say, Yolanda? Yes, praying does work, but it says in the Bible that each generation the child will be smarter than us. Our children do not listen to us as parents. They don't. They want us to listen to them, is what I can say, but they do not want to listen to us. And that's what I don't get. Always it listened to my older people that was around from the old. Okay, George. Okay. Yep, George is back, Trey Ace of Spades. Baby cake's good. Okay. Yeah, yeah. George is back. Me and George gonna do a live again. We're gonna do a split screen again. We'll come up with a good topic here real soon, um, and we'll be doing some talking about some different things. Me and George have different, similar situations, but that's the reason why I'm trying to get him to chime in on the parenting, listening to elders. Okay, okay, okay. So, you just can't make any excuses for not having a father around like he should have been. You just have to do what you have to do once you start making children and try your best to show them the right things if you know right from wrong, hopefully. But listening to your elders is definitely important. Trey Ace of Spades says everybody misses you, George. Yeah, everybody was asking, where's George at? We don't see. Well, I said George is probably taking care of business. He's good. He's good. George is good. Yeah. So they miss your influence. That's why I said we got to do another live, man. We got to do another one. We'll come up with a good topic. We'll talk about that real soon. Real soon. Do you have to be able to carry a tune? You don't have to be able to carry a tune because we all know everybody that sings in the shower can't sing. Or, just do what you do. You see the you see this right here? That's shower singers. Uh-oh. That's shower singers. That's the show. Okay. It'll be coming out real soon. Real soon. That's my show. I got the copyright and trademark to it, so we'll make it happen real soon. And hopefully, be responsible. Absolutely, Sherry. And hopefully, we'll get it sold to a big conglomerate and we'll make millions and we'll be able to do all sorts of things. And I'll take all my viewers and we'll go on a trip together. Okay. I promise we'll do this because you've subscribed to me and you've been loyal. And that's what I want. And that's what I need on this team. I need loyalty because I'm going to be loyal to you all and we're going to make it. I'm telling you. Shower singers is going to be really big. So just be on the lookout. And I'd say within the next month, we'll have it up and running and we'll have auditions and we'll be doing it live like a regular show. I just got to figure out a prize and that's pretty much it. But you guys are going to be the audience. The audience is going to be the judges. So that's what's going to be cool. Now, if you want to get in the show, you got to be in the shower singing. So that's on another note. And that's, no nudity, of course, and or have on bikini, whatever, but be in the shower singing, and that's what's going to make it fun and interesting. Okay, George says we came from a community that looked after the kids from back in the day. Absolutely, we all were. It definitely takes a village, and we all looked out for one another. We made sure, and the older people made sure nothing happened to us. They taught us things. Most of the time, they taught us things that were right. Yeah, Shirley, I cannot wait either. It's going to be great. It's going to be big. It's going to be fun, and you know, I just want it to be make everybody laugh and be happy in this um, COVID-19 time that we're going through. This is wearing on everybody's mental, and we need to laugh. We need to stop being so serious. So I am going to get this show up and running so that we can start laughing and having fun, and it just makes for a better spirit, and it makes everybody feel better. So that's one of the reasons why I'm doing it. Yolanda says our children should learn from our mistakes, especially from their father. Some mothers push the fathers away, but yet they say that the children need the dads in their lives. Now, if a father isn't a toxic father, then why push the daddy away? That doesn't make any sense to me. If it's not a father that's not doing anything toxic, then why push the dad away? Why not come in alliance with the father so that you can help raise this child? Because we know that it takes a man and a woman to raise a child. You get some things from a woman and a lot of things from a man. A man has to know how to stand on his feet, um, look another man in the eye, um, respect others, be a pillar, stand up on his own, have a backbone. And a mother can't teach a man that all the time. So it takes two at the end of the day. You get some from the woman, some from the man. That's just the way it is. And we have to stop allowing women to push the men away from these kids that need their father in their lives. It has to stop. We say that they need them, a father, but then when you push them away, then what happens? So, this is one thing that has to stop in our community. Sherry says, George, you're right. Hello, everybody. You missed it. Okay. Hello, everyone. Missed you all. Uh, that Shirley says that we need in the times. Yes, absolutely. We need to laugh. I mean, you know, I know I'm not the only one that's going through some really stressful times. It's not financial or anything like that necessarily. It's just this COVID-19 scary, whoo, boogeyman. We're supposed to be terrified of what we're going through. Everybody's supposed to be safe. That word, safe, and I am just not falling for it. And I keep telling you, please don't. They're up in these numbers and it's not real. It's not real. COVID is real, but the numbers that they're doing are not real because they wanted to overpass influenza. And that's what we can't allow our minds to believe is that this is worse than the flu. It's not. You don't get it like the flu. It's not like the flu. It doesn't feel like the flu. It's the flu isn't asymptomatic. It's just don't believe the hype, please. It's yes, it's a real virus, but don't believe the hype when it comes to the other things. Okay, back to the fun stuff. Shower singers. Yes, we did. I grew up in the city of Indianapolis, two parents, but my mother was the law in our home. Man, mother did not spare the rod. Okay, and my mother didn't spare the rod either. Single mother, but she never spared the rod. Definitely not. I agree. Shirley said the father should be able to be in the child's life. Absolutely, absolutely. Stop pushing these men away. Allow them to be the father because they are the father. And again, if they're not toxic to the child, then allow them to be in that kid's life. Leave the emotional things to the side and let be parents. If you're not screwing one another, this is just for adults, not children, then you can be parents and that's it. You know, that's it. Not, you don't have to bicker and backer if you're not together like that. You let the father be a father, everybody minds their business and respects each other's space and let each other be parents instead of pushing each other away. It just makes for crazy stuff. It's crazy. But I vow to be the best daddy I can be, and I'm going to keep on trying, and That's it. I'm not, that's it. Simple as that. Simple as that. Never gonna give up. Never. Where'd you go, George? George said, okay, big delivery, father, big money delivery, big delivery between, okay, fathers. When it comes down to men being a factor in kids' lives, all about money. Absolutely. Sometimes money is a big divider. Okay, money is a big divider sometimes. True. Gwendolyn said, I was blessed to have both parents until 2018. That's a blessing. Boy, do I miss my daddy. That's a blessing. That's awesome, Gwendolyn. Hattie said, you can't be their friend. You have to. I was just saying that today, Hattie. Absolutely. Let them know that you're the adult and let them know that that's it. You're right. And you're there for them. Absolutely. I agree. Totally. I totally agree. I totally agree. So, you know, I don't know. We just have to, what'd you say? Hold on. George says Shirley is so right. Okay. I believe that there's a difference in a father and a daddy. That's true. Absolutely. I agree. Trey Ace of Spades says, my father taught me as a young lady that I had to be responsible for decisions I had made financially. If I if I chose to be a parent early, then the child is my responsibility. Okay, and that's a good father, and that's absolutely a good dad. Absolutely. Um, I met my biological father later in my life, and he was okay. He tried to be a dad, but he had his struggles of drug addiction and things like that. So, um, that's that it is what it is. It is what it is. But you have to stay prayed up. You have to pray for your children. You have to pray to the Lord that He makes you better and whole, and that you can uh, be a better person and a better server of the Lord. It all around makes you a better father. Definitely. Trey says she misses her dad too, Gwendolyn. Absolutely. Yeah. And when you had your dad in your life like that, I totally agree. Hey, I don't know how that feels, but I also understand if that was somebody that was in your life like they were supposed to be, then you would miss them. And that's just, I'm sure you think about all the good times. I'm sure you do. So, yeah. And what else? What else is going on? They're still looking for the killer for that little girl in Atlanta. I believe 8 years old was killed in a car. Somebody was shooting randomly, and a little girl was killed, and they're looking for her killer. I think there's a reward on this man. I don't know who it was. I forgot the name, but do know this was in Atlanta, Georgia. So that's sad. Trey Ace of Spades says, so when children have a chance to have their own dad in their lives, it's a beautiful thing. Absolutely. But when a father's, putting forth a great effort and being pushed away, that's a travesty too. So yeah. But then the father still has to keep trying. Although he's getting kicked in the balls, he still has to try, take all the blame and keep on trying. That's just what daddies do. So what else is going on in the world, in the city? They're debating on people, kids going back to school. It's like we really don't have a plan. Some districts are going back, some aren't, some are e-learning, some are giving a choice. It just kind of varies. Um, that's a big topic right now, going back to school. Is it safe? The word safe again for kids to go back. I wish this was a dream and it was all over. And I woke up and we didn't have to wear these because I can't drink my wine in them. It's not gonna work. I can't drink. So anyway, yeah. I just wish this sometimes was all a bad dream and we would go back to normal because I don't want to keep saying, "Oh, this is the new normal. It's the new normal." Gwendolyn, I didn't hear about that. There was some kids that got killed in Chicago too. See, it's just too much death. It's too many people that don't need to have guns, and they have them. That's sad. 1-year old killed in New York, sitting in a stroller. That is so sad. Wow, that's terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible. Wow. I don't know. I don't know. We just have to keep praying and hope this violence stops. We've got to do better. And I am looking forward to hearing some things about Drajon Green in Indianapolis that was killed by IMPD a couple of months ago because they're dragging their feet on the autopsy and things like that. And we're just wondering what's going on. What is really going on? It's just not looking good. It's taken too long. Enough's enough. Man, tell you, it's just so much going on. George says one more thing is that the court system does more harm than good when it comes to men seeing their kids. You are totally right. I agree. But nobody sees our side a lot of times. They only see the mother's side. So they tend to think it's all mother, 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 but they don't get it. Fathers want to see their children. Fathers do want to spend time with their kids. Sometimes they're not able to. A lot of times they're not able to because mothers can manipulate the system or manipulate the situation because they have the children and that's it. And the fathers don't want to they don't want to rock the boat, so they don't call the police or anything like that. So they just let the mothers do what they're going to do or what they want to do. Gwendolyn says, put a hole in it, use it, and use it as a straw. Okay, I could do that. You're right, but I'm not putting a hole in that N95 mask. I'm just going to take it off and drink my wine. I am in my house. I don't need a mask on now. You don't need a mask on in the car. You don't need gloves on in the car, period. Unless you're riding with some unknown people, I guess. That's the only way I can see that. That is it. George said, I understand the mothers need money to take care of the children, but they don't enforce custody rights for men to see their children so they can be a factor in the kids' lives. I totally agree. I've been through that years ago, and you're totally right, Rodney, George. And it's crazy, man. I totally agree with you. Again, people don't see the father's side of things, they always see the mom's side of things a lot of times. I'm thinking about the schedule. Yeah, I am thinking about a schedule. I am. I really just need to sit down and really, really write it down, look at it and write it down, and really set it in stone, George. And that's what I'm gonna do, man. I'm off. I got a little time to do that tomorrow or tonight, so I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that because people want to see a schedule so that they know when to tune in and when not to tune in. But again, I'm going to be getting Shower Singers up and running here real soon too. So be on the lookout for that. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Shower Singers once I load that channel up. Um, if we get a lot of viewers on that, that'll be awesome. But I do believe it's going to be great. I just got a real, real good feeling about this. So yeah, lifestyle. The conversation yesterday on Nick Conspiracy with Nick Kent on the conspiracy. Um, Well, they let Nick Cannon go today. Viacom, who owns BET, owns a lot of other conglomerate companies, a lot of big companies, entertainment companies. Viacom owns. So Nick Cannon is the one who started Wild 'N Out. That's his brand. That's his name. But they're trying to take that away from him and make money off of it because they made billions off of Nick Cannon. And so they're upset with him because he said something about being um, anti-Semitic or something like that. He didn't say anything about Jewish people, but it's just that when blacks have an issue or African American people have an issue, we can never speak out. We never can say anything. It's always the angry black man, and we have to keep our mouth shut. And that's what's going on. Did you hear about the Hakeem from Empire was arrested for domestic abuse? No, I didn't know he was married. Wow, an hour standoff. I'm glad they didn't kill him. And these guys really need to keep their hands off their women. I mean, come on, keep your hands to yourself. Insecure, possessive, women beaten, sons of a beast. Stop putting your hands on women. Stop, please. You're making decent men like me and George look bad. Cut it out. I mean, or we're the only decent gentlemen around and it's making us look good, I guess. That's just stop putting your hands on women. Stop that, guys. Come on. Unless they if they put their hands on you, try to just grab them. Don't punch them like a man and all that stuff because we're still men and we can still hurt a woman. So we don't want to put our hands on women. That's just terrible. Anytime I hear that, I denounce it and I don't agree with it. So I'm not going to be on here long. Just wanted to get a few things out. Um, Want to give you guys as much content as I can give you. I don't want to keep repeating myself about the same things, but different things are occurring every day. And so sometimes I back up for a few days and I try to retain some stuff, write it down, and then bring it to you because I'm just kind of waiting on something else to happen. So don't think I'm giving up on you or giving up on my channel because I'm definitely not doing that, not with the 200 subscribers. And we're looking for 2,000 subscribers. That's what we want or better. So we're shooting for the moon to 2,000 to 2 million. Okay. That's what we're shooting for, or 200,000 to 2 million. And that's what we want. And that's what we're going to get at some point. So, be sure to like, share, and subscribe with Lifestyles with Eric. It's been a really good evening. I appreciate everybody that came in the chat tonight. Um, I guess I'm going to relax the rest of the evening, and you guys have a good one. Love you all. Be blessed, and don't be stressed. All right. Take care. Bye bye.